Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you might be watching this video. This morning I thought that I would just give a little information for all of those that may be a Democratic supporter. This might be good news for you. If you're planning on watching the Democratic National Convention, at least this will give you an idea of what you can look forward to. I'm going to be sharing an article from Breitbart News dated August 11th, 2024 by Amy Furr. In an article published Sunday, NBC News cited two sources familiar with the plans for the event, which is scheduled for August 19th through the 22nd. Democrat figures including President Joe Biden, and I use that term loosely, former President Barack Obama, former President Bill Clinton, and failed former presidential candidate Hillary Rodham Clinton will reportedly be speaking at the upcoming Democratic National Convention in Chicago, which, by the way, for I believe 13 years running, Chicago has been the number one murder city in the United States. Obama and the Clintons spoke during the Democratic National Convention in 2020, the outlet noted, adding that a source familiar said that former President Jimmy Carter's grandson, Jason Carter, is also confirmed to be speaking as a representative for his grandfather. Won't that be nice? And this is why I'll mention former President Carter in just a few moments. Vice President Kamala Harris, who has chosen Minnesota's leftist governor, Tim Walz, as her running mate, is expected to formally accept the Democratic Party's nomination during the convention. In July, Breitbart News reported the DNC had slated Obama and Biden to speak at the upcoming event. It is typical for former presidents and high-profile party leaders to speak at conventions, but it is unusual for a sitting president to give a speech at a convention. Again, concerning Joe Biden, I use the term president loosely. Lyndon Johnson, who did not run for re-election in 1968, did not even attend the Democratic National Convention that year, the article read. A recent survey from The Economist found that nearly 1/3 of Americans believe the process of Harris becoming the nominee has been unfair, Breitbart News reported Wednesday. The outlet detailed the events surrounding Harris's current situation. When President Joe Biden announced his decision to step away from running for re-election, he tapped Harris to replace him. Democrats quickly fell in line, throwing their support behind the former California U.S. Senator. Despite the apparent lack of enthusiasm, Democrats have charged on, coronating Harris as their nominee without the help of actual voters. That's right. None of you Democrats got to decide if you wanted Harris to even represent you or not. It was chosen for you. The decision was made official on Friday as the Democratic National Committee nominated Harris, the only eligible candidate to receive votes, alienating 14 million Democrat voters in the process. Former President Donald Trump, who is running against Harris, recently attacked the way she became the nominee, calling her the first loser. Now I'll add a little bit of my own commentary. I entitled this video, "The Three Stooges Ride Again." I don't know. What do you think? I entitled it for the three main speakers at the DNC. But let me give you the names of the Three Stooges, because there were actually 5, not 3. First one, Moses Horowitz. better known as Howard. Mo Howard. Samuel Horowitz, better known as Shemp Howard. Then you had Jerome Horowitz, which is better known as Curly Howard. Then there was Louis Feinberg, better known as Larry Fine. And lastly, Joe Besser, better known as Joe Besser. If you remember, Mo was the ringleader of the group. Larry, known as the middle stooge, was the slightly dim-witted, happy-go-lucky stooge. Curly was the class clown. Shemp stepped in and took Curly's place when Curly suffered a stroke. Shemp tried to act like a stooge, but never really was able to fill the shoes of a real stooge. And of course, Joe was the last stooge to join the group. He was the worst of them all. Mo. In this DNC, Mo is going to be played by Barack Hussein Obama. Larry is going to be played by Joseph Robinette Biden. Curly is going to be played by William Jefferson Clinton, and being the clown that he is best known for his memorable catchphrase, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky." Shemp is going to be played by James Earl Carter. He tried to be a president, but never was able to get the job done. And finally, Joe is going to be played by Hillary Rodham Clinton. Like Joe, she is unattractive and as sharp as a bowling ball. The reason why I put Jimmy Carter above Hillary Clinton is because she would be the worst. So anyway, there you have it, Democrats. This is what you have to look forward to at the upcoming DNC, August 19th to the 22nd. I hope that you will watch and enjoy. I won't, but that's okay. Until next time, I hope you have a great and pleasant day wherever you may be.